Why, hello. Why am I on the roof? I remember. That kid would literally go cry. Are we cracked now? It's been a couple days, but we're cracked now, right? In robots, I believe. Thief bot connected to me. You know that door by the stairwell? You're gonna give me information if I listen to you. The fire door by the stairwell. The fire door by the stairwell. Yogi, why TF you sprint everywhere in the school? Eat my shorts. I don't see an emergency door at all. Should I pull out a camera like in a Good Life and just have a picture of him? This is not the Good Life.
So, Kuromazaki really wants to quit?
You're kidding. Talk
No,
about bad
really? I
timing.
wonder why.
Well, maybe if the president hadn't decided to chew out fragile little Kuromazaki.
Takamori, if I recall correctly, you said you know design, right?
Uh-huh. Well, yeah, but hang on. What about Kuromazaki?
He said he quit. There's nothing we can do about that. The rest of us will just have to carry on without him.
Oh, come on. You're not gonna ask him to reconsider?
Not even Yagami-san could persuade him. As far as I'm concerned, that means it's time we changed our approach.
Are you serious?
It's the optimal solution. Now, let's all pull ourselves together and focus. There's not much we can do about someone who isn't here.
God, just the sight of you is pissing me off.
Oh, I'll tell him
Hey,
off.
where do you think you're going?
I'm out of here.
Wait a second. Now you're leaving? That would be the end of us. Sakura's still too inexperienced. You can't. Without you, we won't be able to win the finals.
Well, Okitagawa,
Itokura,
In that case, I'm out too.
not you too.
Without Kuromazaki or Itakura, there's no point. It's a sinking ship, and I'm not going down with you.
Just sitting there. As all counselors should do. Isn't good. Itakura and open up about this is just on campus. Okay, I can read. Where is she? I don't know. Maybe it's just down inside of the mystery group. There's one on the stairs. Pretty cool. Pretty rad. she is here.
Itakura.
Oh.
Yagami Itakura came back rather suddenly. Something happened at the Robotics Club. Everyone Masawa had to ask you, but you think you could step out for a sec? Of course, fine by me. Itakura, I'm not going back to that Robotics Club. Yeah, I get you.
What?
You do? What Kitagawa did earlier was pretty lame. He probably deserves to be wriggling right now. I guess so freaking mad when I looked at him now. And he thinks he's perfect or something. Almost everyone listens to him. He thinks everything to be just fine. I hope he'll be self-absorbed. Wouldn't be shocked one bit if he gets the cold shoulder. I mean, I give him a cold shoulder too, but
Itakura.
really grown up. Huh? Done a good job of staying objective with the Robotics Club. You think so? In fact, I think you might be watching them the closest. At any rate, you know the challenges of teamwork firsthand.
Oh.
Hey.
Listen to Itakura. Even if from the distance, think you can keep an eye on Roto Kitagawa?
Just so you know.
Well, whatever the case, I have no plans of going back right now. Dudes like him need to hit rock bottom once in a while if they're own good. I'll be going back anytime soon. I mean, I stand with all the people besides the leader. Exquisite screw.
Excuse me.
What did Itakura say? No good? Doesn't want to come back. I see. Then what are we going to do for the next match? Have to be us. We're out of time and options. I guess you're right.
Yagami-san.
Yagami, our preparations for the next match are complete. Let me know when you're all set. I'm all set. Have I finished everything I was doing in here? Yeah, I did.
Sakura.
Any maintenance issues to worry about? I think it's fine.
What?
Come now, you should sound a bit uncertain. We haven't changed our gear up in a while. Gramazaki and Takamori aren't here, so that's true, but unfortunately we have no other choice but to do our best with what we have. I suppose so. Round 2, we're out of luck if we screw this up. Robotics Club might even get disbanded. Can't afford to lose. Green board.
I've got this.
Do they know they're in the Matrix? Blue Matrix? Honey?
Looking good.
Right, I can't do what's it called, I forgot.
Yes.
Oh, we didn't shoot?
Yes.
Didn't name the squid. Watch it, buddy. Watch it, buddy.
No way. Looking good. No way. Nice.
Sorry, squid. We're a stone cold killing machine. Not gonna please. Please, just back up, my guy.
No way.
Yeah, it's okay. X is killing it, so
Good.
kind of.
No way.
Like, he just sits there and spins. I don't get it.
Looking good.
Why do you sit there and spin, my guy?
Yes. Go. Yes.
This is over there getting stuff.
Nice.
Really, you lived?
Son of a.
Looking good.
Nice. Yes.
Please move.
No way.
Bro. What is he doing?
Nice.
Not looking good.
Yes. Really good.
Let's see if we increase our range damage a little bit. Zero Robotics Club continues their steady push and wins second round, going to the finals. Wonderful. Everything managed to work out. We have everyone in Robotics Club who helped so far to thank. Yes. Huh? It won't move.
What? Sakura.
Take a look.
Yes.
Oh, right. What's this? The Robotics Club having some kind of post-victory malfunction.
Yagami-san.
How is it, Yagami? No good, it's not moving. Oh, goodness. What happened here? Looks like it broke down. May have pushed it too hard in that match. That was close if it stopped moving in the middle of the match. Let's blow up. I want you to blow up. $8,000 SP.
Any luck getting the robot to move?
I'm afraid not as of yet.
Huh. Then how's the outlook for the finals?
Well, we're certainly lacking in manpower as I projected. No designer, no builder, not even a programmer.
Itokura-senpai.
Okitagawa to put in some effort. Hopefully sets aside his pride and apologizes.
There you are, Okitagawa-kun. We need to talk.
Oh, Akuta-sensei. What is it?
I'm putting the Robotics Club on temporary hiatus.
What are you talking about?
I took it upon myself to look into this sponsor from your hometown. Turns out it was all a lie. It seems they have already cut off your funding. So then, where are the club's funds coming from? I can't imagine a high schooler came up with 1 million yen on a part-time job alone.
Well, thing is...
Koda Sensei found out too.
Anyhow, could you take a look at this?
Picture?
I found it on Chatter. It's the thieving robot that's the talk of Ijincho right now. The police believe some thugs are behind it all. Some jokers called the Ni-OK something gang. Anyway, they're a group who's selling stolen goods.
Huh?
What's connected to the incidents could actually be the Neo Kaihin gang.
Now, moving on to the main topic. Tell me more about the bolt on this robot.
What about it?
Isn't good.
They're the ones we custom ordered in bulk from that factory, aren't they?
What are you implying?
Okitagawa-kun, were you the one supplying those thugs with the blueprints from the cabinet?
Why? What preposterous nonsense is this?
I think he's had enough, Akuta-sensei.
I don't want to cause a scene, so I'm not going to take this to the police. But I can no longer endorse the Robotics Club or its activities any further.
No way.
The other members have already submitted their resignations. Perhaps the time has come.
They actually resigned? Seriously?
They said they'd had enough of you. So would you mind submitting yours as well? That way it's all on paper, and I can dissolve the club without any questions. And we'll walk away from this without holding you responsible.
How can I dissolve the robotics club after coming so far? Is this really happening?
Listen, Okitagawa-kun. I understand how badly you want to win the tournament. But these actions are unacceptable. Doubly so for helping out those thugs. You're still young. You've got a whole future ahead of you. Try to reflect on this mistake and move forward with your integrity intact. Listen, this is what we call a teachable moment. And you should be thanking me for not going to the police.
Yeah, right? You're just trying to avoid responsibility for this whole thing.
Pardon me?
This is the
No
9-year-old?
one likes a know-it-all, young man. When you're older, you'll appreciate what happened today.
Definitely in the right, by the way.
President.
Maybe let's call him president.
But why? We tried our best. How could this happen?
Sakura-kun, I'm sorry, but think you could give Okitagawa and me a little space?
Okay.
Okitagawa.
How do I approach this? Would Okitagawa really be the culprit behind the thieving robot incident in the first place? You really screwed up everything, huh? You're correct as all over. Don't kick the guy while he's down. Oh, absolutely.
Hey.
Your whole connection with those thugs, that's all a mistake, right? Because I don't buy it. Are you saying you believe me, don't you? Yeah, if I do, if I don't believe you, who else would? Thank you very much. Okitagawa, so the sponsors were to drop out, then how are you getting funded? How are you getting funded? What did you do? Don't share with me, I can't defend you. My father. Your father, the one who divorced my mother. CEO of IT Enterprise. More money than you could ever feasibly spend.
Are you serious?
Seriously? Cyber Complex and CEO, Inichiro Okitagawa. You found him pretty quickly. Look him up online. And why lie about still having the shopping district sponsor you? Terribly frustrating for me. Parents' selfishness prevented me from entering the finals in the robotic contest once before. And yet I cloned my father, trading independence for a shot at entering the tournament. Wasn't exactly the optimum solution, definitely the substandard process of elimination, to say the least. I think this explains why you'd lie. What should I do? Where did I go wrong? You talk to everyone?
Yeah.
Everyone. Never sat down and had a whole conversation with the other members. Could be that you're so talented that you never needed to, but you need to be more open-minded and hear out everyone's ideas.
Yeah.
Right? You heard about Kuramazaki cried out, right? I have ideas too. It has never crossed your mind before, listening to Kuramazaki and the other ideas that, well, no, I don't think it has. Liking the leader of the Robotics Club. Utterly, irrefutably wrong. Talk to him, to everyone. Alright. On the roof? Why the roof?
Yagami-san, you wanted to talk? Oh.
Okitagawa has something to tell you.
Kuramazaki, listen. I was wrong. And I'm sorry. So please, would you tell me more about your ideas?
You actually want to listen?
Come on, he's being sincere. How much could it hurt to start over?
I know you must be bursting at the seams with ideas, and I really do want to hear them.
Well...
Maybe you could tell me about that cool robot design you were sketching up?
Okay.
Great. I'm sure there's more to that design than meets the eye. Care to break it down for me?
Well, I'm not sure if I can really explain it.
Don't worry. Dare I say it, I have excellent comprehension. I'll do my best to follow along.
Alright. Then...
You said that Toto College of Scientists may use one of two strategies, right?
Right. One is the total defense strategy, where they'll focus on fortifying against our attacks while slowly lining up their pieces. The other is the high-caliber annihilation strategy. They'll start by crippling our mobility with tremendous firepower. And once they've eliminated any threats, they'll slowly line up their pieces.
But we don't know which one they're going to use until the day of the match, right?
Yes, which is why we were developing two machines at the same time. One that trades offense and defense for speed, and one to focus entirely on defense.
But you said the base might not be delivered on time.
Correct. And that's why my plan was practically falling apart.
So, the robot I was building is really 2 in 1. I think one base will be enough, actually.
2 in 1?
Mm-hmm. The complexity of the design isn't just for show. It's functional, too.
How's that?
It transforms and changes modes. That's what makes it a 2 in 1.
I see. If I understand you correctly, that means it can prioritize defense or mobility on the fly. So no matter what the opponent does, we can react. And that's why it only needs one base.
Mm-hmm.
But is that even possible?
Well, I was thinking, what if we affixed a thick, detachable armor on top of an agile, compact machine?
So, like a purge mechanism. It casts that armor right off.
Exactly.
How did I not see it before? Such an obvious solution. I really was acting like a jerk.
So you want to build a machine with thick defensive armor that it can remove mid-battle. Isn't that against the rules?
It shouldn't be a problem, actually. The tournament guidelines list out the rules in pretty extreme detail. Nothing forbids a machine from transforming, meaning Kuramazaki's idea gets by through a loophole. And if there's one place that welcomes getting through loopholes with innovative ideas, it's a robot competition. With a transforming machine, we only need one base, which puts us back on schedule. This is a highly optimal solution, Kuramazaki. Kuramazaki, the robotics club needs talent like yours. Please, come back to us. I beg of you. I won't ignore your ideas ever again, promise!
Alright, I'll do it. I want to see this through anyway.
Thanks. And welcome back.
I'm gonna cover this next. Moving forward, I do it all by myself. Are you sure? I am. You helped me see what I was lacking as a leader, you and Kuramazaki. From here on out, I want to face each member one by one as a president of the Robotics Club. It's time to redeem myself. Take care of that. Hidekura should be in the MRC. Goodbye. Alright, I will go to the Robotics Club. Donk. Damn. Barred from entry.
Ah. Hey.
All came back. Robotics Club is basically doomed without me. Isn't that right? Indeed. I'm crying back, so I didn't really have a choice.
What?
I was not crying. But then you filmed them in and everything.
Yes.
Robotics Club funding and everything else. They weren't studying about it. Alright, what are you going to do now? Kuda to reconsider disbanding the Robotics Club. Gotcha. I'll come with you.
Thank you.
Very encouraging that you're... So the whole looming criminal investigation?
It was all a misunderstanding. Now can you please reconsider disbanding the club?
I'm afraid not.
But do you have any particular reasons?
Because I'm busy. The Robotics Club has been enough trouble, and I don't need any more of that.
Please, you've got to reconsider. The finals are coming up.
Please!
I mean, we withdrew our resignation, so what's the issue? Why does the club have to get disbanded?
I beg your pardon. Watch your tone when speaking to a teacher.
Don't change the subject. We all know those thugs weren't funding Okitagawa, so disbanding the club's pretty pointless.
In any case, I said no, and that's final.
Oh, busting out that logic, are we? Classic attitude of the feeble-minded.
What did you just say?
Please, give the Robotics Club another chance.
Hey, now just
Bro,
a
you're in the
minute here.
hallway?
Okitagawa? Good lord, man.
Okitagawa.
Please, I'm begging you.
The heck?
Whoa! Akuto-sensei's forcing him to the floor!
Excuse me, Akuta-sensei. What's the meaning of this?
Hey, Okitagawa-kun, you don't have to do that, come on.
Never. Not until you reconsider.
Fine, fine!
You mean?
The Robotics Club will not be disbanded.
That was a nice save.
Yagami-san.
Okitagawa.
Yes.
May I customize my stuff? Thank you. We need to get... I need damage over ammo, I think. The cheetah? Is it necessary to have that much? I don't think so. Let me just do this. Oh, but sense not much. Give me increased ammo as well. It was just so minimal. I still feel like your AI is dummy stupid. I don't think you need a special effect. We're gonna go back to one of these. Yeah, I'm cool with this. It really brings you over, huh? Am I dying here? You get more power, speed, and everything from balance motor S? Over the speed motor? I don't really get this, but okay. If you say so. Why did you turn around? Also, that's hacks.
No way. Not looking good.
Yes! Go! Son of a...
Nice.
いいですぞ。
Not looking good.
そうきますか。
Nice. Nice.
いいですぞ。
way.
なんですと。
No
いいですぞ。
way. Ah.
いいですぞ。
Yes.
いいですぞ。
Nice. Not looking good.
You son of a gun.
Nice.
なんですと。 いいですぞ。
Not looking good.
いいですぞ。 いいですぞ。 いいですぞ。
Nice. No way.
I cannot use these pieces. Whatever, we went from score anyways, no big deal.
We did it, guys.
This is murder on my shoulders.
Sitting at a computer all day sure takes a toll on you, doesn't it?
Finally halfway done. This might take a while.
Bit of sloth on the wall.
Finish this today?
Feeling it if they're all.
Why don't you all head home early for once?
Huh? But we still have work to do.
This isn't a job,
You've
this is
already
an
gone
after school
above and beyond.
curricular activity.
Heading home early won't put us behind or anything.
Oh, are you sure? Well, there is a game coming out today I wanted to play.
Go ahead and call it a day. You've all been doing a fantastic job lately. As such, I'd like you all to be well rested for what lies ahead. Your health is our top priority.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Well, if you really say so, then I guess we'll call it a day. See you later.
Yeah. See ya.
Sounds like you found a little breathing room in your schedule now.
Indeed. And it's all thanks to Kuromazaki's idea. We can compete in the finals with just one robot and a little utility. I mean, the purge mechanism is a bit fiddly, but it's much more cost-effective than making 2 machines.
Nice. Guess it was a good idea then.
Yes, and it helps that the team's become much more efficient lately. It's like they're more motivated than ever before. Something must have changed.
Think maybe it was you who changed, Okitagawa?
What?
I think the reason everyone's so motivated is because you changed for the better.
I really do hope that's true. Oh, Yagami-san. Here.
What's this for?
It's to get in the cabinet where all the blueprints are stored.
Wait, aren't those the Robotics Club's most valuable possessions? Why give such an important key to me?
Amasawa-senpai from the MRC asked you to look into us, right?
Huh. So you knew?
Of course. The MRC's advisor runs into us right as the robot theft becomes a major issue. That could only mean one thing.
Well, got me there. But if you knew, why didn't you say anything?
It's not that I was saying nothing. I was merely keeping the leash a little loose.
Huh?
If you investigated our members and proved us innocent, I figured that would only work in our favor. Amasawa-senpai wouldn't raise a stink about that, right?
Man, guess it all went according to your plan.
Well, there were a few contingencies I didn't have a plan for, as you know. But... Yagami-san, the blueprints in that cabinet are this club's treasures. Not even members have total access to them. Ideas are the seeds of value. The last president told me that before handing me this key.
How is this 2021? You don't have a
Took it upon
Keurig, you have a
myself to
coffee
be
pot.
responsible for its well-being.
And you want to give me something that important?
Yes, that key. Consider it a token of my trust, Yagami-san. Anyway, feel free to look inside the cabinet. Have Amasawa-senpai come take a look while you're at it. If that'll clear our names, then so be it.
Got it.
Compare the thieving robots with the blueprints in the cabinet. Alright, get her down here. Up here. Blueprints are in this cabinet, that's right. Sakura and Akuda said the blueprints for the robot that resembles the thief bot are here. And to compare the robot to the picture of the blueprints and prove the two are unrelated. Then the Robotics Club's name will be cleared. Right, then let's perform a thorough investigation. Well, hello there, Slugger.
Is this...
How do you do?
Whatever.
Okay. I can ask him whenever he wants to. A bread-eating rice robot might have been for some kind of contest for the field day theme. What is that? Yagami sane?
Hey.
This one's got a robotic arm, just like the thief bot. That's not all. It's also got caltrop deployment and smokescreen functions installed. Perhaps they anticipated that the race for this particular field day would be no hold barred.
I would guess.
Yagami sane, aren't these functions identical to those on the recently enhanced thief bot? Yeah, it looks that way. I don't think this is a mere coincidence of just seeing all this. Only one who can open this cabinet is Okitagawa-kun, right?
Which means...
If that's the case, then he's the only one who has access to the blueprints. No way, he gave me the key himself. He told us to search as thoroughly as we wanted. You know, Okitagawa was the culprit. He couldn't go about this in such a roundabout way. That's true, but then who is? Wait a second. What is it? Just hit me, Yagami sane. Whoever drafted these blueprints could just share the ideas without ever needing access to the cabinet, wouldn't they? Okay, that's true. I didn't catch this until now, but the name of the person who drafted these is on the edge. Ah. Kuramazaki.
Really?
Kuramazaki-kun was behind these? That can't be right. You could always ask him, right? At least for now, just as a witness. I guess so. Where did you meet in the cafeteria? Kuramazaki-kun actually do all of this? Maybe some kind of mistake. Is Cloud leaked? Don's been asking me about PvP stuff for Destiny, so I figure we can get him in trials.
Yeah, maybe not.
And he's a 1347, so they can do GMs and everything.
Sick.
Dun 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 donkey. I'm cool to do whatever. I could even load up Destiny now. It's no big deal.
I've been sitting at the, or I was sitting at the character select screen because I didn't know what to do, and I was just watching YouTube videos, and I saw your Discord message.
Warren Magnet.
Excuse me.
Yagami sane. What did you want to talk about?
It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. I'm Kyoko Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club. Amasawa SMP? But why? Actually, where you've been investigating the thieving robot incidents in Ejin Show. What? So we borrowed the key to the club room cabinet from Okinawa and took a peek at the blueprints inside. Blueprints we found were identical to the thief bot. And you were the designer, Kuramazuki-kun.
Nope.
We don't think you're guilty of anything, okay, Kuramazuki-kun? We just saw your name as a designer and wanted to... Kuramazuki-kun? It was me. Again, I did it. I'm the one who gave the blueprints to the Neo Keihin gang. Kuramazuki-kun, think you could explain this a bit? Alright. When giving out the blueprints. So there's no two ways about it, is there, Kuramazuki-kun? You really were the one who gave the Neo Keihin gang the blueprints?
Yes.
I was. No one else is supposed to be able to open that cabinet other than the president.
If I were to guess...
That's why I respected Okinawa-kun, but I guess you didn't need the blueprints for the design and was in your head, did you? That's right. I really am sorry. Why are you in contact with the Neo Keihin gang? They tricked me? Tricked you how? So I put my robot ideas up on the website so people could see. The ones that got rejected in the robotics club. What kind of ideas? President Okinawa turned them all down. That they weren't the optimal solution or whatever. But they're amazing robots, I know they are. That's why I put them up on my website. I figured they'd be others somewhere in the world who could understand my ideas. I didn't want to just build a robot without having orders barked at me. I hated it. So you were upset with Okinawa over his methods. Kuramazuki-kun, what happened after you launched your website? I got an email from someone called the Professor out of the blue. The Professor? What did it say? What amazing ideas? It would be a crime to deprive the world of such visions. I'll introduce you to like-minded people who will appreciate and support you, is all it said. The Professor. Okay, so you got an email from the Professor. Then what? I met with these guys, called themselves the Professor's emissaries. They wore suits like businessmen. Said they provide the funds, the power, and to shape my ideas. From the Neo Keihin gang, probably. Right? I was so happy at the time. I remember thinking, wow, finally people who understand me. What happened after you met up with them? They introduced me to some people they called technicians. It was a room in the room of the old building. Technicians, as in people who build and program robots.
Yes.
Yes. Basically a bunch of engineering students and former engineers. They were all making robots. I would sometimes help with designs or give directions. After that, I heard about the thief bot in town, and that's when I put together that I'd been duped.
Never thought it would
I had
end
no
up like
idea.
this.
I never imagined in a million years my robots would be abused in such a way. That's when I put my foot down. I stood up to those businessmen who tricked me out of my blueprints. But then their attitude took an abrupt turn, and they threatened me. Said since I built the thief bot along with them, I was an accomplice. If the school or police found out, being expelled wouldn't even be the worst part. That's terrible. That's why I had no choice. I had to help them after that. I've been trapped in a corner for so long, sobbing. Kuramazuki-kun, like me saying, that is unforgivable. They knew how much Kuramazuki-kun was simply for robots, and they took advantage of it. Yeah, I'm not too happy with that myself. Like me saying, what could I do? Where were these technicians at? Do you remember the building? It's in a Jinsho, not far from the school. The Neo Keihin gang uses it as a hideout. Can you tell me about where it was? You really think that's a good idea? You think it would be okay going up against those guys? Don't worry about a thing. I'm gonna make sure that you don't suffer another minute from Kuramazuki-kun. Yakumi saying, thank you. Their hideouts in the building in the Jinsho in the east term is Zurakami Highway. It's the one on the first floor and has a tiny white sign out front. Okay, better check out the building Kuramazuki-kun told me about. I'll do more of this later in the week. Do a slash marker and I'll boot up Destiny.
Bet.